Hey, g'day guys, it's Josh here. Um, wow, I have literally just watched. I've been getting lots of messages from you subscribers and just people sending me messages actually. Um, so I'm just gonna move this down for a minute. So I've had to, I've had to demote Captain Macrides. Unfortunately, his behaviour is not that of a commissioned officer, and we've had to demote him. He's now a corporal, what we call an other ranks member, and that's how we'll now refer to him going forward. Unfortunately, he doesn't exhibit the qualities of a commissioned officer, and he doesn't show leadership. Interpersonal relationships are not at a level that you can hold the captain rank, and so that's unfortunately, but that's where we've had to go. It's a big pay drop. Um, you know, Unfortunately, he'll no longer be able to go to the officers' mess and enjoy the benefits that being a captain provides. So now he's going to have to be, he'll get the odd guard duty, he'll get the odd picket. He might have to work in the mess, you know, washing the pots and pans. So right now, I've had some messages from people. I've had lots. Um, People have obviously looked up my email address and sent me an email directly. And I'm rapt to hear them, but I can't answer them all because I just don't have the time. It's Sunday night here. It's pretty late. Now I was going to put up one of those old videos I did. Now that I've amended it and adjusted it and taken out the one slide that contained information that was mixed with other information that I had said was a conservatorship, doesn't exist, and I apologised to Donna for that. I apologised to Donna for the conservatorship document. I did not apologise for any other part of the presentation that I went through the video, and I'm repeatedly seeing Corporal Macrides refer to that I have apologised for the whole thing. And this is typically what he does, right? He exaggerates and lies to his base. And what will end up happening is the end of his video will happen, and then we'll get a heap of influx of comments will come to the channel. So that's how the modus operandi, that's how it's happened so far. I am aware that MNK, Teresa and Danny have mentioned the channel. I have not looked yet as to what exactly has been said because I haven't had a chance to, but I have seen and I have received messages about emails, I should say, saying that they called the channel out. And um, I don't, I mean, I can only think of why, and I will watch the channel. We might even watch it here, just that, whatever part it is that they've done it. But I will say this. Um, I would imagine they've probably been bullied so bloody much from Corporal Macrides here that anyone who comes out um, and calls it out for what it is probably welcome to them, right? So I watch MMK, I watch EFM. I think I've mentioned that before, and I'm a fan of the books. And Corporal Macrides has mentioned that. I don't have an issue with the books, but I I can only think that they are absolutely sick to death of his targeting them, and I can see now he's reviewing their video again. So let's have a listen to what he says, and I can't do the whole hour 37, so I'm going to cut it short, even if he keeps going, because I'm sure it's going to be repetition because there just isn't that much information to put into over 90 minutes of video. So let's go. Let's see what he says.
Okay. Hi guys, let's give people a few minutes to join us. I hope everyone is good. Welcome to Happy Sunday. Well, not Happy Sunday. I can't hide it from you guys. I'm bloody upset. I'm probably the most upset I've ever been with a topic, with a video, with a reaction. I didn't sleep last night. I couldn't believe what was happening. After what Donna Presley has been through, after being bullied by this Australian channel and the people that joined the Australian channel to bully her, because remember there was other channels involved. There was the Humpty Dumpty, there was the Angry Researchers, we had Bingo Boy, we even had the girl that thinks she can sing.
Okay, so let's call this out straight away. He started with exaggerations and untruths. The people that have joined that channel, I don't know what he is talking about when he says I know who he's referring to with Humpty Dumpty, but he has not joined the channel that I know of. Who else did he say? He said the girl who sings. So he's referring to Shauna. I don't think Shauna. I haven't seen Shauna. I'm not responding to Shauna. I've not seen a comment. Who else is he referred to? Captain Bingo. Okay, so that's Kyle Slingo. I don't know that Kyle has joined it. I've not seen it. And he said angry researchers. So I don't know who he's referring to there, but I do know he's been calling out people by name. And I hope that they've reported him to YouTube for doing that. But that's lies. There is no collaboration with any of those others. Yes, I went. I claimed it earlier that I'd been to the A to Z channel and got some information that I later worked out was incorrect. But that's not a blame on A to Z. That's on me, and that's what I said in that apology. So that's on me. So let's leave it at that.
Commented on there. We had a lot of, when I say a lot, 20, 30 of the haters, the fake Elvis fans, jump onto that channel like dirty little spiders to attack Donna Presley, to attack me, to attack my group, Team Elvis, to attack our movement of defending Elvis. These people that are aggressively trying to say Elvis does not need defending, which is shocking. These people, I don't know if you read the comments on that channel, this Australian channel that is supposed to be really nice, that, by the way, deleted all the videos and said sorry to Donna and admitted it was all bullshit.
Okay, so there he is again. This is going to be, I got a feeling already, this is twice, so I got a feeling that this is going to be a theme. That because I removed the videos, which he said to his flock would be removed within 36 hours through strikes, and once again, I have no strikes, I have no correspondence from YouTube. He's essentially saying that it's all lies, and it is not all lies. The conservatorship wasn't correct. All right, let's continue on.
Everything it said on that channel was lies. None of it was truth. This, I can't say the word. Is it conservatorship? Is that what it is? I'm never going to be able to get that word. Wasn't true. So this fake news about Donna Presley was all bullshit. I've always said, hi Tony, I've always said, yes, and Donna has always admitted, yes, she was involved with the book. Donna has always admitted, yeah, these people, her husband, Buddy Early, ripped off and conned people.
Okay, so let's touch on that. It was Corporal Macrides who came out and said, Donna didn't write the book. She didn't write it. That later got clarified as an interview that she did for the book, that she said she did an interview, but she said she didn't write it. So, okay, she's distancing herself from the book. That's fine, distance yourself. But the whole premise is that you claimed to be the author, you sat at an author's desk, you signed copies, you smiled for the cameras, and you went around for 6 months on someone's dime doing that. And you're listed as the author. So, therefore, it's pretty clear you're the author, and you can distance yourself as much as you like. You're the author. If you were too naive to read the full transcript, if there are things in there that you now don't like, unfortunately, you're the author. And it doesn't matter whether you're Elvis's first cousin or not. You're responsible. We're all responsible for things we do in life. You're responsible for that book. Let's go.
Yeah, wasn't her fault. She had nothing to do with it. The book, yeah, she did have something to do with it. She never hid it. As soon as we brought it up, she sent me all the book chapters and we just put it on Facebook. She never hid away from it.
How could she hide it? So many fans have got it. You get it for free on the Internet Archive. And let me add just one other thing I would like to put in this. I have an email from a person who bought the book, who got it signed by Donna, and Donna was putting locks of Elvis's hair in the book. He still has it. She said it was Elvis's hair. Just take that in for a second.
Yes, she did distance herself from the book many years ago. So this is a very, very difficult video for me to make. I couldn't sleep last night. I couldn't believe that Teresa and Memphis Mafia Kid, I blame a lot of it on Teresa, which is just ridiculous because she has nothing to do with Elvis. Teresa, you have nothing to do with Elvis. You are just the new girl on the block.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Back to the narcissism traits. So here we go. The personality disorder is coming out in full flight. He wants to go, poor me, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. No care about what he's been doing to the Smiths over the last 12, 18 months. It's all now about Louis. All about Corporal Macrides. So now it's going to be attack a female, attack a lady with a voice, and now he's going to demean her so that she means nothing. So here we go. Let's see what he said. Look what he says.
That's all you are. And you think you can sit there and point the finger and promote a channel that has just attacked and trashed and lied about Donna Presley, that publicly apologized and admitted, that publicly...
Oh, how lovely. He's doing this stuff and he's got Tino, a 5 or 6-year-old child, in the room with him, modelling his behaviour in front of his son. Beautiful.
Apologized and admitted that all of its research was wrong.
All of its research was wrong. We put all the information that is publicly online into a video and people could see all that information. One part was incorrect.
Publicly admitted. And Teresa, you sit there as if you are Elvis's family, pointing the finger and promoting and encouraging people to join a channel that attacked and hated Donna Presley, and that was joined by about 40 haters and other YouTube channels to attack Donna Presley, and you promote it.
I'd say very quickly, Donna Presley, if you're watching this, this is the person you've got representing you. And if there are a lot of people coming over to my channel, it's because of him, not because of you. So your choice of man in this situation has been very poor. Why you would put yourself with someone like Corporal Macrides is absolutely beyond me. Absolutely beyond me. How would you ever think that the likes of Joel Weinshanker or any professional or anyone out there who's got anything to do with the brand Elvis Presley is going to look at your channel, look at this channel you're aligned with, and go, we should get Donna to come to EPE. We should get her to come and speak at our events. Craziness. Let's go.
And you have nothing to do with Elvis's life. Nothing. You're not a Presley. You're not a blood. You're not relative. You just happen to be one of the wives of Danny.
Oh, nice.
I'm disgusted at you because I actually think Teresa is a big part of this. Now, I'm not going to just blame Teresa. I blame both of you, Teresa and Danny. I blame you both.
Like you're the judge and jury.
Now, I just want to say, guys, this is the worst video I've ever had to make. This is the worst defending I've ever had to do. I am so shocked.
No, I think I've seen worse.
All right, let me do it for you. I am so shocked that I've had to wake up and do this. I cannot believe.
Well, no one's got a gun to your head.
I cannot believe that I've had to wake up to this. But no, actually, it happened. Here you go. So, Tino's with me.
If this gets repetitive, guys, I'm just going to
cannot
keep moving
believe that
through.
I've had to wake up to someone who is married to an Elvis family member and watch these two people encourage people to go and join an Australian bullying channel, hate channel, that has attacked Donna Prezi, that admitted it was wrong, that apologized, that had to delete all the videos. And you have Teresa happily promoting this channel and praising it and pushing people to subscribe to it, clearly saying the name, repeatedly pushing people to join that channel. That is a bullying hate channel that bullied Donna Prezi. Not just Donna Prezi, it bullied me, bullied my movement. Tina, just turn it down a bit, please.
I need to go watch this video.
Bullied my movement. Honestly, the gloves are off. Teresa and Danny Smith. The gloves are off.
When were they put on?
You have crossed the line. Now, behind the scenes,
The theatrics.
I have been trying to be kind to you and friendly. Yes, I do bring up the books. Yes, I do bring up the mistakes of Billy and Joe.
I do bring up the book and the mistakes of Billy and Joe. I mean, just listen to that in itself.
But I also act respectful. I had a few people contact you to just try and keep the peace, you know, Colin Paul and Steve McCarthy. I wanted to show respect as Elvis's family member. This is obviously Danny is Elvis's second cousin. Yeah? So I want to keep things calm. Now, this is not about Billy and Joe Smith. Anyone watching me now, this is not about Billy and Joe Smith. This is about Danny Smith, his channel, Memphis Mafia Kid, and Teresa. That's what this is about.
I think everyone's got it, mate.
I am absolutely disgusted in both their behaviour. Now, if they have different opinions on whether or not Elvis needs defending, if Danny wants to say Elvis doesn't need defending, fair enough, that's up to him. I actually do believe that if people don't agree with... I actually do think if people don't agree with Elvis being defended, they think, you know, the legacy is secure, he's a legend, that doesn't need defending. I understand that argument.
Good.
I don't agree with it. I think Elvis, the man, the human being, massively needs defending. Donna Prezi is one of the best defenders, and no, if not the best defender in the world. The only other amazing defender of Elvis was Lisa Marie Presley. Happy birthday.
Ugh.
Happy birthday to Lisa Marie.
I thought he was going to say Ginger.
Today, we all miss you. We love you. I dedicate my defending to you, Lisa Marie. This video and the last two, I dedicate to Lisa Marie Presley on her 58th birthday.
Now, I have to ask you, everybody listening to this, is that delusions of grandeur or what? I dedicate my stupid videos that make no sense, that I'm just flying with the wind on, making judgment on other people's videos. I dedicate that to you, Lisa Marie. That just about says everything.
We send you love. We miss you. We love you. We can't believe you're not here. We know you would want us to defend your father. So we all together as Team Elvis, as a group, we all send lovely Lisa Marie love for her birthday. I am going to be doing a video later honouring beautiful Lisa Marie Presley. Okay, guys? And just so you know, I'm going to be doing a dog walk after this because we need to discuss this even more. Now, this is part 3. If you don't know if you haven't watched part 1 and 2, they are the introduction to this. This will be us playing the video and reacting to it. As a group, Team Elvis, as a defending Elvis group, Karen is watching. Donna is aware of what's going on. Donna is aware that the Smiths and Teresa are now openly encouraging a new YouTube channel and sending people, Elvis fans, to go and subscribe to a YouTube channel that bullied her. Not only did that YouTube channel bully Donna Presley, the people that followed that YouTube channel also bullied Donna Presley. But yes, we'll throw it in the hat. They also bullied me, said the most disgusting things about me. You go and read the comments on that channel, guys. They said the most disgusting things about me.
All right, I'm almost sick of it. So let's just flick right forward. Maybe it'll get better.
For standing up for Donna Presley, Elvis's first cousin, when a load of lies are being spread about Donna Presley, and this guy even admitted he got it wrong and apologized.
Wow, same stuff.
You are now calling us bullies, and in a minute, Danny Smith is gonna call us bullies as well.
You know, okay, everybody has. I think it has the right if you want to have a video, and he's using facts. Now, he had taken the video.
Well, I think I've already explained he wasn't using facts. It was false information, all of it incorrect and wrong and lies.
Go down because one of his viewers had told him, hey, you know, this conservatorship.
Right, hang on a minute. Let me rewind this bit. So she talks about the conservatorship, okay? Now, she says, this is what Teresa says, where she's done no homework, okay? She says that one piece of information that was on that video was taken down because one of his subscribers, one of the haters basically, said it was wrong. Okay?
Correct.
No. All of the information on that whole 44-minute was wrong. The guy even admits it. He says, be careful what you find on the internet because a lot of it is misinformation. The whole 44-minute video was fake news and it was about other people. So no, it wasn't just one piece, wow. Teresa. Do your homework.
About it. You know, okay, everybody has, I think it has the right if you want to have a video and he's using facts.
Do you know what? He does have the right, to make a video, but he'll get a bloody reaction because if he's attacking Donna Presley, if he's telling us we don't have the right to defend Elvis, if he's calling me names, which he was insulting me and our right to defend, then we're going to stand up to him. And no, stop using the word facts. Teresa, stop using the word facts. It wasn't facts, it was fake news.
All right, I really need to have a listen to what Teresa said properly because I can only make out bits of it. I should have done it. Now I think about it, I should have done it before. But, you know, do I want to restart this video? No. Look, what can I say here? Teresa is correct in what she just said, but I haven't heard what else she said. But the bottom line is, he's just going over the same over and over and over, and he's telling lies. I said the conservatorship document. So I don't want you guys to listen to repetition either, because I hate it myself. And I know that the people watching this video, you're mostly going to get it. So let's just move on. I'd like to see if there's anything good in this video that I can report to.
Apology. He was caught. There was no integrity in what he did.
And correct it. I like him because
he definitely didn't correct anything. He hasn't corrected nothing. All he's done is shown himself to be a bully, spreading fake news and false research and false information. To bully Donna, to bully me.
Everybody, like we've always said, like who you like, believe in who you believe in. It's not a contest. It's not you're with me or you're not.
I'm okay with this bit. I'm fine with this.
Oh, well, that's good.
Danny Smith, you don't have to believe. You don't have to be a defending Elvis person. I agree. Yeah, it's not for everyone. But supporting a channel that bullied and trashed Donna Presley. 2 videos. One is 5 minutes long. One is 4 minutes and 40 seconds long. Those 2 videos you would have watched. One of them bullies me, and the other one apologizes to Donna and proves that he effed up. He effed up. All his research was crap. There was nothing There was no
Over and over.
integrity in what he did. None. He was
All right, so all I can do is take down that information because it was incorrect. And I immediately, well, as soon as I was able to, I took it down and then I did an apology video because I honestly think that's the right thing to do. Now, there have been comments made by some people that I should have left it there and that my apology is disingenuous. Well, that's their opinion. I can't do much more. I mean, I deleted those videos. I deleted them. I made them private first and then I deleted them. And they had a lot of comments on there, right? They had a lot of likes, all that sort of stuff. Not that I'm into all of that, but when you delete a video, you delete it completely. I deleted them completely because they were wrong. Now, they were wrong on one slide that I refer to in there, and I talk about a conservatorship. That is wrong, and therefore the whole thing had to go. It's just a shame it was in each video. But that's it. What more do you want me to do? And I am not saying that my research is completely... So let's back this up and let's put it back up for the record. Here we go. Now I have adjusted this presentation that I did, which is just a PowerPoint, right? Just some screenshots on a PowerPoint. Let's forget this, but I talked about these two stories. All right, so let me flick down to where, in fact, do I even touch on those stories exactly? No. So give me a second and we'll bring up. Because I know the audience here, you guys get it. You know what those stories are. But just in case there's some people around who don't know, we're talking about this. Now, Corporal Macrides came out and said that this is a forum. It is not a forum. It is a article that was researched, that was on this website, that essentially, as I said in great detail, reported what went on with Donna and Buddy. Now, this is a matter of, it's been here since 2002 or whatever it is, 22 years ago, posted by this gentleman here. So that's really the scene of it. And this one, it covers off on a lot of information here. It's got a lot of factual stuff. It's got quotes where they've spoken to people. It talks about the $1 million worth of stuff and what exactly that was. They quote the bank, the vice president of the bank. Now, let's have a look at this. This is a letter sent to someone who was running a fan club or a group of Elvis supporters. We're going back to 2002. The ability to get things out there in that time was very difficult. People were using bulletin boards and news groups and all that sort of stuff. So the story here is an interesting read, and it details very much what went on. Talks about this lady giving $4,000 cash, going to the Better Business Bureau. Now, when we say this is factual, I can't say this is factual. I can only say this is a story online that seems to go along with what we read in this article. Now, is this article completely factual? I don't know. Did Donna sue Elvis Presley News for the fake information? Did she have it taken down? That website no longer exists just over time. But that article's always stayed. Now, if this was incorrect, totally incorrect, why wasn't there a defamation case? So there should be something that should have happened, that this should have been removed. So I can only tell you that I am doubling down here and saying this information here, as far as I know, is a story that's on the internet that needs to be tied, and people need to be aware who you're dealing with. So, and then I get letters, I get emails from people who tell me they received the book. They went to a book signing. Donna signed the inside cover of their book. They still have it. And inside there, they've got a lock of hair purported to be from Elvis. Now, where would Donna have got a lock of hair of Elvis's? what's the chances that that lock of hair is actually a lock of hair of Elvis? Now, if what that person has told me is true, and I don't know if it is or not, but I have the information, that 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 may or may not be true, but it certainly makes me think, that doesn't sound right. Does it sound right to everybody else? Did the 17,000 copies all go with a lock of Elvis's hair? Now, this article goes to great detail, and it quotes Edie Hand. Edie was involved in the book. She's listed as an author. She claims she did 80% or something of the, where is it here? I did most of the manuscript. She brought in the investor who ended up responsible to Cumberland, the publisher, and they never paid them. This is from Edie. Now, Edie is a businesswoman. She's a lady of faith. Now, Edie would have seen this online, but it's somebody else's story, and it doesn't paint her in a bad light. But I'm sure Edie would have seen this. So, I mean, I don't know what to say. All I did was put all this information in one place because I don't believe Donna Presley. I just don't believe her, and it's my right to do that. I think she was 15 years younger. She's admitted to not going to the Memphian, that she never went around with Elvis. She never went on the plane. She didn't reach out to Lisa from the time Elvis died. Patsy Presley Gamble is on record, and I go back to here, is on record saying in this article that she didn't have anything, she didn't have a lot to do with Elvis. Here it is here. Donna Early, who was also a cousin. She came to work after Elvis's death, but was not close to Elvis. She knew him, but did not grow up around him. Now, many of you have written on comments that you had met Patsy Presley. And many of you have said, and I know myself, from what I've seen online, she's in the Definitive Elvis pack. She worked at Graceland for a long time. I've seen the stories of Gigi Gamble. I've seen her referred to in books, what I call some of the tier 1 books around Elvis. So, I mean, I've no reason to disbelieve what she has said there, if that is true. So far, I've checked out this exists. It marries up with the article. What I haven't seen is the actual content of the article. What's the other thing I want to touch on here? Let's have a look at the genealogy. So Donna Presley is the last remaining child of Earl and Nash. She's used all these names throughout her career that I could find. I haven't, and there's even more, because now she was Donna Pritchett Presley at one point, and I haven't put that in there for some reason. Plus Donna K. Pritchett, I haven't put that in there. So look, there's about 8 name changes. Then let's go to this. This is these are just bullet points of the article, and they list all the things of the bankruptcy, 87 Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Now, Donna's now, through her spokesperson in Corporal Macrides, has said that she did go bankrupt. Now, that's very serious. Now, that would have been, that's had its time, I think it's 7 years. But the seriousness of a bankruptcy, you can't get a phone in your name, electricity, certainly in Australia. I don't know about the US, but it's very serious in Australia. She was going to go bankruptcy again here. Now, obviously, they were choosing to go bankrupt to get rid of all these debts and all these people that were chasing him for money, because that's why people go bankrupt. They can't pay their debts, so they have to go bankrupt. And all the people who lent them or did whatever, they lose all their money. So they were going to go bankrupt again. They filed an application. The bank found out about it, goes to the court, apply in an application, and says to them, can this not happen? Because we want to recover the assets. There are assets we can recover to get some money back. And whatever happened from there, that application for bankruptcy was withdrawn. Now, it seems here, withdrawn after court allowed asset recovery. I would suggest the court has said, if there are assets out there that these creditors can get paid, we're not accepting your application for bankruptcy. So they've not accepted it. But they were Donna and Buddy were all keen to go bankrupt again, so that all the debts between all these additional debts, whatever they were exactly, I'm not sure. Well, we got a rough idea, right? That document refers to, look at this, $1 million in credit and goods, jewelry, vehicles, home improvements. We know about Gates. We know about a property that they built or something, or no, that they bought, that the guy ended up reselling. Anyway, that's that. What else have I got in here? So here's part of the reason why my video was created, is because I realized that when she came out and denied, and it all started from, if I'm honest, it all started from Corporal Louis coming out, because he came out in videos and salaciously said, I say with the word salaciously because he said he used the words, she didn't write it. He looked down the camera, she didn't write it. She didn't write the book. He didn't use the verbiage that's coming out now that, oh yeah, she admits it, she did participate in it. Because at one point he said she was interviewed and all she did was provide an interview. She didn't read the manuscript and she didn't read the book. Now she's put out a video since and said that it was others and this and that. But she's also put out a video about how the Pritchett's were pushed out of Graceland when Priscilla became co-trustee. But yet we know her sister worked for 10 years at Graceland. We know that Nashville worked at Graceland after Elvis died. We know that Earl continued to work at Graceland after Elvis died. We know that Billy Smith. We know that Danny Smith. So that video is in question. So my whole cause for coming out is not to be a hate channel. I don't hate her. I don't know Donna. I don't hate Corporal Macrides because I don't know him either. I just don't like what he stands for. And through that, I don't like what Donna Presley stands for either. So I've got to call it a gut feel, but a gut feel along with all this circumstantial evidence that to me says this woman can't be trusted. So hence I came out with a video. You guys make up your own mind. You're going to make up your own mind anyway. And she's been doing Elvis events. People have been going to them for 30 years. So, you know, you got to be dubious when you got someone who suddenly comes out with this YouTube channel and 3 videos a week criticizing the likes of the Stanleys and whoever else is in the Elvis world that, you know, she wants to criticize, but never reached out. And the whole premise of it is because Elvis hasn't got a voice and now Lisa's gone, but you never reached out to Lisa in 30 years. So 30 years or more since Elvis died. Lisa was 9, so even longer. So I question the whole narrative. So for me, that's what I wanted to put in a video. And if people saw it and commented, and it's just developed a huge thing, and the reason it's developed such a huge thing is because he got involved. Now, I want to touch on one more thing, and then I'm going to close this video off. This whole blow-up with Donna is a lot because of who she has as her spokesperson. I mean, it is very much attributed to that because he pushes a barrow that makes people sick because you're listening to things that are so exaggerated. And, you know, him saying she never wrote it, looking down a camera. Well, people obviously doubt that. People, it throws things into disarray. Now, I've done a previous video that I had to remove because of the conservatorship mistake. But on the previous video, I show him looking at his phone, and then he comes up with little tidbits of information, and I think he's either talking to Donna or Karen. And then he comes out with, well, she did go bankrupt, so that part of the document's right. But so what? He says, so what? Well, so what means, why did she go bankrupt? So then he came out with, look, her husband was a drug addict. He was mismanaging all their money. Okay. This is not information we were aware of, we knew about. So now she's admitting she was bankrupt, but she's not admitting to why she was bankrupt. She's blaming it on her husband and his use of the funds. She's not blaming it on from the story online that's been there for 22 years because we went and bought all this stuff and then we didn't pay for it. And we used to take Elvis fans' memorabilia and sell it and not give them the money. I mean, there's a whole other story. There's a whole lot of stories behind this lady that we don't, that are online, but we just got to go, oh, well, okay, they're there, but, you know, I guess there's nothing we can say, right? Well, we can do that. We can say something. We can make a point of saying, well, what is this? What is this letter here? And why have you got this guy as your spokesperson? Because he's got zero credibility in the Elvis world. Even Weinshank has called him apparently the Jerry Springer of the Elvis world, which, you know, I won't even elaborate. Then you've got her cousin quoted saying things. Why aren't people questioning what's going on? If you're going to be a public person and you're going to put yourself out there and you're going to make money off a YouTube channel, and you're going to start talking to fans, and you've got a website where people can book your appearances, then why would putting your credibility in question be an issue? Why would it be an issue? Why is all this stuff online? What is that about? You've got to cover off on it. And if you don't, then what does it look like? Perception is reality. Perception is not something that just people get and they'll continue to do what they do. There is a reason that Donna Presley has come out with a YouTube channel, and there is a reason she is coming out with this new narrative all about Elvis. She made a video about him not being addicted, that it's wrong, and this used a lot of big words, and it's all AI, and but yet I showed newspaper clipping where she says he was addicted. Here it is here. It's a tough lifestyle, touring and entertaining, and people don't realize he was ill. He took medicine to control his infirmities, colon problems, and eye problems, but in the end, they controlled him. I mean, she's made the point. He was addicted to prescription medicine. And now she comes out and criticizes Linda Thompson for doing the exact same thing at the Westgate, of which Corporal Louis jumps on it, Corporal Macrides, and does the same thing. So, look, 42 minutes in, I'm not going to go on with this video because it's repetitive and boring. And also, I want to watch what's actually said, and I don't think I want to go through with you guys and watch the whole thing because I don't know how long that goes for. So I'm going to cut this off. I'll let this run a little bit more just to see if there's anything original.
We called him out. We challenged him. We said, show us your information. And he couldn't. And when he went off to double check his information, he realized that all of the information that he had read was bullshit.
Okay,
Like
so that's bullshit.
Fans, you know, Donna is a genuine first cousin of Elvis, a genuine Presley, a genuine family member. Okay, he likes to use the name Pritchard, but listen to him, guys.
I'm trying to say Glow Cashom. I hope I said that right. How many people lived behind Graceland when Elvis died?
Listen to this. Listen to this.
Okay.
To all you doubters out there that think that Donna had nothing to do with Graceland, was never there, listen to it.
There was 3 trailers back there. We lived in one. Earl, Aunt Nash lived in one. And Letitia, Tommy, and they had 2 daughters, Donna and Deborah. And
Remember, Earl, Aunt Nash. I'm pretty sure Nash's original name was Nash Presley. Pretty sure. I could be wrong.
So what is Louis' thing here? So, okay, he's just said there's 3 trailers at the back there when Elvis died. He's listed them off. What is Corporal Macrides going on about?
I'm pretty sure. Even if I'm wrong, she was Vernon's sister. Vernon Presley's sister.
And her name was Nash Pritchett. What was her name, Corporal?
Married. She was Nash. Aunt Nash was Donna Presley's mum.
Of course,
We all know that.
you know, there was Susie and Donna, you know, early on sometimes, but
So Susie and Donna, yeah, they were there.
Right.
Nationals, children. There was 2 boys as well.
Like she said later, she didn't live her. But when Elvis died,
Who's that?
who's
doubting
Karen
that?
Susie was there with Aunt Nash and Earl, and of course Tommy, Tish, Donna, Deborah, and then us. I don't think I remember. Now before Tish moved up there, a guy that worked for Elvis and made jewelry. A lot of you probably.
Okay, I don't need to hear this bit. I want to play that bit again. To all you doubters.
Oh, we're not doing that. I don't get it. Okay, so because this is nothing I didn't know. I already knew this. So, when Elvis died, he just confirmed there was 3 trailers. Nash and Earl lived in one. The Smiths lived in another. And then he said Tish and her husband Tommy. Is that right? I think she said her husband's Tommy. So that's it. I don't understand his point. Let's move on. See what anything better.
Donna has been very seriously unfairly treated by that channel that you are promoting.
So how have I unfairly treated Donna by putting all of this information in one presentation and talking about it and letting others decide? You make your own decisions. This is not a fact. It's only fact if it's gone to a court and these are the facts of the case. Nothing's happened in that regard. All we can do is go by what we have read and what Donna tells us. And Donna has not told us anything of this. Let's go. What else?
You are saying the name of this channel on your show, Memphis Mafia Kid.
So passing judgment on them because they've said the name of the channel, of my channel. Right.
You are encouraging people to join a hate channel that bullied Donna Presley, that is against Elvis being defended. Shame on you.
Yeah, I am against. I'm not against Elvis being defended on an individual basis where you hear someone say something and you go, hey, that's not right. He wasn't that. He wasn't this. He wasn't that. My level of believing that Elvis doesn't need to be defended, I've already talked about in a video. I believe Elvis does not need to be defended. Certainly not by the likes of Corporal Macrides and a bunch of people who follow him and who just want to talk continuously about him who've got nothing else to do. I've said this before and I'll say it probably maybe for the last time. My reasoning that I don't think Elvis needs defending is because, one, firstly, EPE is charted with that in the fullest degree, digitally, in every other regard. Secondly, Elvis has a impenetrable brand. His Graceland is the second visited place in the USA. There is absolute millions of dollars every year pumped into the Memphis economy that probably provides untold amount of wealth to the area, and the Memphis, the government there, the Tennessee, they are full supportive of Elvis. They are not going to be full supportive of someone who has a poor brand. Elvis has a fantastic brand. His philanthropy is legendary, and he is highly regarded in the highest elements of the United States. The president awarded Elvis Presley the Presidential Medal of Freedom. He has the highest civilian honor that can be given. The man served in the military and did 2 years of his national service through the draft. So there have been over the years certainly media documentaries that in some ways talk about some aspects of Elvis's life. But you look at the people that were around those aspects, and not one of them who in today's world would be underage and there would be issues. But they all talk about him glowingly and what a gentleman he was and how he never forced anything on anyone when it comes to those the females. So he doesn't have. What does he have? He has a couple of performers over the years who've said some things about what Elvis thought of black people. what Elvis did with black man's music, none of it stood the test of time. They're just articles out there that have been debunked. So what in the world does Corporal Macrides think he's going to be throwing around defense of Elvis for? Nothing. He's a ripple in a pond, and he's hardly a ripple. So that's where I see it. And I'm going to say, when it comes to the books, he keeps going on about, the Memphis Mafia book as being disgusting. That book is not disgusting. Alana Nash allowed 3 of Elvis's insiders to talk, and they freely spoke of the things that went on. And I have said before, yep, I don't agree with. There is one particular aspect of that book that I think didn't need to be said. But you read that book in its entirety, and you get to see the complexities around Elvis, how he was, it's truth. Now, I like Elvis. I like the good and the bad. I'm a bit like Elvis is the man, David. I'm in for all of it. So, but Corporal Macrides is not. That's fine. But don't criticize other people and judge other people and call their books disgusting and call out Dave Hebler and how dare Spar Guy have Dave Hebler at the dojo, like it's any of his business what Spar Guy does with his business. This guy is out of control, and he needs help. He needs help in dealing with his disorders. Let's see if he's got anything. Let's finish it and see if he's got anything better to. I don't think he has. He's an hour and 20 in now, hour and 33 in now. It's all theatrics.
Shocking. Hello, guys. I'm going to have some dinner.
There you go. It's over.
Have a break.
All right, I've had enough of it. I'm sure you've had enough of it. I'm going to upload this this video to my channel. Feel free to comment, subscribe. I'm going to do these channels when I see this bad behaviour by this bloke come out. And, we're going to call it for what it is. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to use the word, and you're probably going to hear it a lot. It's narcissism. And in a future video, I'm going to go through the 12 aspects of narcissism, and I'm going to tie his behavior direct to every element. And I'm going to show you why I think he is a narcissist. So Joel Weinshanker, if you're listening, he's not the Jerry Springer of the Elvis world. He's the chief narcissist of the Elvis world. That's what he is. Thanks, everybody.